everyone, Miss Jenny here. I imagine you, like most of our teachers, have learned a lot about things that work in virtual school and things that don't. And today, as we move into our fourth week of virtual school, the teaching and learning team wanted to share some tips to help you become an even more successful student. And today, we want to share some strategies to help you organize your day for success. One way we can think about organizing our day for success is through using Google Calendar.
Organization is a really big part of being successful in virtual schools mode. Google Calendars is one way that I organize myself and that I recommend to others. I want to share with you a few reasons that I like using Google Calendars, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of how you could use it to plan your day for virtual schools and possibly use it as a digital agenda. Well, first of all, I love and I prefer using digital tools because I think it personally helps me get a clean look with little effort. So here you can see that my Google Calendar has been created and it has some great color coding built into it, and it helps my agenda look nice and clean, which helps me organize my brain. Another reason that I really love Google Calendars is because I think it's efficient. It has built-in abilities to have links right in your calendar. So here you can see that there's been a Google meeting scheduled. And so I can join that meet just by clicking on that link. I can also add other links, like, for example, like a Google Doc. You can also add Google Slides or any other website that you might need to visit during whatever you have planned for your agenda that day. The third reason I love Google Calendars is because it is very collaborative. It allows me to plan with others. I have a meeting scheduled with a few friends. We'll sync my agenda as well as theirs at the same time. So it goes back to that efficiency piece. And the fourth reason that I love Google Calendars is that it has built-in reminders. So a lot of technology now has little dings and bells and whistles that can help remind you when you have an event scheduled. So those are the four main reasons that I choose to do my digital agenda using Google Calendars. Google Calendar is located within our G Suite. View your calendar by the month, the day, or the week. I prefer to see my calendar as the week view because it helps me see the week at school as a whole. So I can use this calendar to tell me what I need to do when. However, that means you need to set up and prep your calendar. I can see that there's events already here scheduled for me. Now, as I read through my calendar, I might decide that I need to block off some time for a project. So let's say that Tuesday the 14th, I want to do some of my writing project. And I could even quickly change the color of that. Sometimes I like to color code all the subjects one same color so that it can help my brain be organized as well. Say in my Google Classroom. So for example, there's a whole group discussion that my teacher has scheduled for Thursday at 9:30. I could get ready and copy that link into my calendar for Thursday at 9:30. On the 9:30 time, tell myself this is a whole group discussion. And then if I just paste that link in, I will be able to then navigate to that link when that time comes. This avoids having to go back through and find the actual link in the classroom or go through your daily agenda and look for that link. So there you'd have it right there. Planning out my time and how I want to spend the day really works well for me using Google Calendar. I use this both for my academic work as well as other things I want to do during the day. So you can see that I've planned to have some yoga time on Monday here. So just remember that it's always important to do exercise, explore new interests, just relax, and using any kind of agenda is going to help you balance your time.
Another way we can organize our day for success is by using a bullet journal.
Well, hi everybody. I was having this problem. I was having lots of to-do lists on little pieces of paper and not really keeping track of where they were. And so I've been experimenting with a way of looking at the past and the future and keeping grounded in the present through bullet journaling. Come take a look and I'll give you a quick introduction. So what is a bullet journal and how is it different from just having a bunch of to-do lists? Well, first of all, the word bullet refers to these symbols that you might use to show the difference between an item that is an event or a note on how you're feeling or what you're thinking, or your to-do list and where you are in the progress of going through your to-do list. So you decide on the kinds of symbols that you want to use for those different categories, and then you make a monthly plan. The monthly plan would show the whole month in one page and some of the big events and to-dos right next to it on your monthly focus. What goals do you have? What tasks do you have? What are you looking forward to for the next month? This way you can see your entire month on one page spread. And then usually on the next page you would have your daily plan, and your daily plan would show your to-dos and your big events on each day in a little bit more detail, and have place for you to show what's especially important, maybe with a star, or to show those task boxes that you have checked off. And this way you can look back as you go through your daily plans and see what you've done, and then look ahead and see what you still need to sort of carry forward. So to learn more about bullet journaling, I recommend going to the Bullet Journal website, where you can find lots of inspiration, or just Googling bullet journaling for lots of examples online. Good luck and take care.
Another way you might want to organize your day for success is by using Post-its. So maybe one way you want to try to organize your day is through using Post-it notes. If you're somebody who really likes to move things with your hands and do a lot of writing, this could be a great strategy for you. So one way you could do this is by using one color of Post-its to show all the things you need to do for school, and another color to show things you have to do just for life. So maybe in pink, I'm going to make Post-its that show what I need to do for school, like watch lessons from my teacher, have a small group with the teacher at 10:40, finish my math homework, meet in my book club. And maybe for a day, some of the life things I need to do are clean my room. Maybe we're going to have a family call with grandma. I definitely need to eat lunch. And I want to make sure I take a little break for some exercise so I can be moving around. So once I know all the things that I need to do in a day, then I can start to think about how to arrange them in the way that makes most sense for me to be the most successful. So for example, I might know that I need to start my day with watching the lessons from teachers. Then, because that sometimes is a lot of sitting, I might want to take a little break for some exercise after that. Then I know that I need to be ready for a small group at 10:40. So that could come next. Then maybe because I'm used to already being in a group at that point, I might want to have my book club to meet with friends. So now I've got a few things left, and I want to think about where might these go. Well, at this point, I've done a lot of the things I need to for school, so maybe I want to take a break and clean my room. Maybe not the most fun break, but important. Then I might have lunch. Then I'm going to finish my math homework. And finally, with my family in the evening, we might have our call with grandma. Okay, so we can use Post-its to think about the best way to organize our time to get all the things done that we need to for both school and our life. And finally, another strategy that might work for organizing your day is thinking about utilizing alarms and/or Alexa.
Hi there. Some of you might choose to organize your day by using some of the other tech tools that you have around your home. For example, some of you might have something like an Echo, an Google Home, or an Alexa. So you could simply organize your day by setting up reminders for yourself so you don't forget about your important small group or whole group meetings. For example, you could say, Alexa, set an alarm for today at 1 o'clock.
Fourth alarm set for 1 p.m.
So then Alexa will remind you of your meeting that you have later that day. Another thing is some of you might have smartwatches or Fitbits. Those are other nice ways to set an alarm that'll give you a little buzz when it's time for an important meeting. You want to make sure that you don't forget any of your small groups or whole group meetings with your teachers. And the last thing you might want to try is on your iPad, you can use the control center. And remember, you do that by swiping down from the upper right-hand corner of your screen and selecting the alarm button here that I have pointed out with the arrow, and then you can set an alarm. So you set an alarm for that time. You can set as many alarms as you need for the day, and you could set those alarms to repeat every week at that time. So hopefully you will try some of these tools out as you organize yourself for your day.
So now you've learned 4 different ways that you might organize your day for success. I want you to think about which of these might work best for you. Maybe you really enjoy using technology, and so a Google Calendar or alarms in Alexa might be the best option for you. Maybe you prefer to do things by hand, so a bullet journal or Post-its might work best. So take a moment, think about which strategy you're going to try to organize your day for success. Good luck!